with you guys and shoutcasting for you guys this summer. Make sure to give us a follow here on Twitch at twitch.tv/BlackRocketLLC. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BRPClips. And last but not least, thank you so much to our sponsor for today's stream, Education Solutions. Make sure you guys check those guys out later. Alrighty, all of our players are ready to go. We're going to go ahead and hit that launch button, and we will see what set of maps will be brought to us for the first set of Battle Royale this morning. Alright, starting off nice and strong here, seeing the lockdown zone in the center of the map. We're going to be seeing the snowy bridge on the south side, the nice graveyard type area on the east, lots of nice cover over there, the dinosaurs in the northeast corner, seeing the big water island zone in the north straight in the center. Of course, that is not water, that is purely aesthetic. All the way on the northwest side, we're going to be seeing a volcano, some nice hills here and there, some providing good cover for some of these players, and we will see how our players decide to drop here. So, it looks like we're going to be seeing Barney, Dark Shark, Kevin, and Mr. Beast from the side of OCC. We'll be seeing Underdog, Lucas, Matthew, and Random Person from the side of Brookdale. And it looks like OCC has opted for the drop-down zone. We'll be seeing those players taking advantage of all of the buildings in this area, as well as some of the wands scattered around on the ground. Let's go ahead and rotate over to where Brookdale is. Brookdale hopefully going to be finding some nice early chests. Of course, the lockdown zone is very powerful early on. The lockdown zone going to be providing a lot of materials for those players, and before they leave that zone, they can definitely just steal as much energy as they want for build opportunities later on when the teams eventually do wind up fighting. Alright, taking a look now, looks like we've got another chest here for the side of Brookdale. Brookdale going to be grabbing that, spreading the wands, spreading the wealth to their players as well. We're going to be seeing OCC grabbing a whole, like I said before, bunch of the wands in the middle here, looking for the best of the bunch. Barney going to be coming off the corner there, taking advantage of some of the chests that are on the ground. Definitely would be helpful for OCC to take their land advantage right now, because they are in the center of the map without contest. They can take their time, be slow with their approach, and grab some energy here. Looks like... Did we lose an OCC player? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, looks like we did. An OCC player either disconnected or someone took each other out due to friendly fire. Not sure. Maybe they were testing their wands. It does happen sometimes. Friendly fire is on, my friends, and that is definitely going to be something that you need to keep in the back of your mind when you are engaging in fights alongside your comrades. Alright, going to be seeing Brookdale coming up towards the top of the mountain right now. Not going to be finding too much. Maybe Underdog going to be spotting our other players. Not too sure. That is definitely a long distance away, though. Random Person looking for another chest in here. Going to be kind of struggling to find a way through this covered up forest grassland. Underdog and Random, that is your teammate. Alright, so it looks like we are now down to a 3 versus 3, which is definitely even from earlier. Alright, an interesting start to our Battle Royale game here. Let's see what's going on from the side of OCC. Still just grabbing some of these wands here. Not too sure what's going on. Neo Lucas going to be wandering around the side here, looking for the entrance to the lockdown zone. Neo Lucas could be the first to engage in combat with OCC. Definitely need to be careful, though. Lucas does not want to engage on a 3v1. That could definitely be detrimental for the side of Brookdale. Going down another player in this 3v3 situation, which could mean the upper hand is had for OCC. Neo Lucas now looking to build up. Going to be starting the build right now. Neo Lucas is going to be peeking over. Does Barney know that Lucas is peeking over top? Barney now fading away. Lucas going to be peeking over, opting to not jump in. Barney firing off some orb shots there, definitely noticing the rainbow building from afar. Neo Lucas opting to hide on the terrain right now. Barney may be alerting his teammates. Kevin22 now sees the rainbow. Dark Shark turning around as well. Neo Lucas now opting to fall back. Definitely going to be a smart call here. Do not want to get blasted by those wands, especially without getting the jump on your opponents. Them getting the jump on you could mean a very dangerous 2v1. Alright, Neolucas now running in the front side of the lockdown zone. Going to immediately turn around. Dark Shark and Kevin going to be launching off some orb shots. Are they going to connect? And Neolucas running right into the center. Dark Shark going to be eating a bunch of those autos. Lucas is going to get taken down, and now it looks like there's a little bit of a dance going on from the side of OCC. Kevin 22 and Barney going to be standing out atop. Yeah, Kevin and Barney are on the same team, and we do see Matthew as well as, where did his other teammate go? It looks like Matthew may have committed another friendly fire here. Matthew going to be jumping into the lockdown zone right now, building up. The storm is closing in on these players. It is a 2v1 situation for the side of OCC. Matthew going to fall right in. Let's see what's going on from his perspective. Matthew definitely going to be spotting some of his enemies here. The other two launching off a bunch of shots here. Matthew letting loose with some of the burst wand. Not going to be connecting too many of those. I think the distance might have been a little bit too far. Kevin 22 coming in with the scatter wand. Definitely Matthew does not want to approach here. That would be very dangerous. Matthew could be looking to build a little bit more with whatever energy he has left. Matthew got taken out, wow, by one of those, by one of the orb shots from afar. Did not see that coming. Barney and Kevin are the last two players standing, and that is going to be a victory for Ocean County College. We're going to go ahead and throw it to a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Battle Royale action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again with round 2 of Battle Royale here. Currently, Ocean County College does have the upper hand against Brookdale, but we are going to see what these players do to adapt to these strategies and maybe take the win back from OCC in the next match. So we're going to be taking a gander here. Once again, the lockdown zone is located in the northeast side. That is going to be a very dangerous position because opting to go in there means you are going to be pressured by the storm as soon as it starts moving in. We're going to be seeing the dinosaur on the west side. A very interesting and level map, actually, in the center right here. We've never kind of seen a normal, kind of bland-ish map in the center, and that is definitely going to be interesting, especially if the zone opts to close in there. Alright, so our players have dropped in here. We are seeing Dark Shark and the side of OCC dropping in with the dinosaurs here, and we will be seeing the side of Brookdale dropping in all the way on the east side with this volcano. Alright, looks like all of the players are kind of spread out across the map right now, all of them in different areas of the biome, trying to get different chests for themselves, maybe not wanting to get stuck with the some of the leftover loot from chests before. Definitely a smart call. Gonna go ahead and snap back to OCC here. OCC's Kevin is going to be rotating into the snowy biome. Barney up here on top of the dinosaur, going to be grabbing 2 chests for themselves. Very nice. Dark Shark rotating into the center now, as is Random Person. Has Random Person firing off a couple shots here. Did Random spot Dark Shark? Are we going to see an early engage and an early game from Brookdale? Definitely going to be interesting here how the players decide to approach this, because they can. Obviously, we did see Brookdale kind of just rush to grab a couple different chests in the opening in the early game. They could just rush right into OCC's zone here, attempt a fight, and see what happens in a 4v4 situation, because we were just kind of given like a 2v1, 2v2 in the last game due to some friendly fire. Alright, Random Person. Dark Shark definitely not being spotted here, hiding effortlessly behind this truck right now. Random Person now on the approach. Going to be seeing Barney coming in from the side. Random now on the retreat. Barney and Dark Shark are on the approach. They're going to opt to chase here. Are we going to see a response from Brookdale? Dark Shark and Barney are on the chase here. If the players don't know, you can sprint by holding the shift button with your hand. If you're using WASD to control, you can hold shift with your left pinky to sprint faster. Alright, Brookdale, the rest of the team, Kevin and Mr. Beast going to be lagging. Oh, excuse me, that is OCC. The rest of OCC's team going to be lagging a little bit behind. That is A-OK. Barney going to be charging right into uncharted territory right now. This is definitely a dangerous situation. Brookdale can easily just collapse on them right here and take out one of their other members. Barney still on the chase on Random, going to be firing off some more burst one shots there. Not going to be connecting, unfortunately. Random with the dodging capability, but will they be able to keep it up? Barney now on the chase. Random with the high ground. Gonna see a turnaround. Maybe, maybe not. Random now on the low ground. Barney does not have eyes. Random on the turnaround right now. Are we going to see the fight? Barney stopping to grab a wand. Random, this is your chance. Random going to be unleashing a flurry of wand blasts as quickly as possible. That is going to be a takedown for the side of Brookdale. Alright, OCC team now wrapping around the side. Random is completely alone here and separated from the side of Brookdale. Are we going to see OCC punish Random for being so far away? The storm is closing in, going to be pressuring OCC in just a moment. Random now opting to rotate in towards the center of the map. Mr. Beast, Dark Shark, and Kevin along the outskirts right now. Ooh, Kevin, gotta be careful of the storm there, my friend. The storm luckily just stopping in time. Mr. Beast and Dark Shark, it looks like the side of OCC is going to opt for a regroup. Grab some of these chests that are in this area over here. Maybe grab some build energy as we head into the mid to late game. Once again, we take a quick look at the map. The storm is looking like it's going to be closing in on the bottom right side corner. Looks like Random Person is in a good spot right now, but need to be careful. Want to stick with your team. Need to not get caught out and lower your numbers kind of randomly. Definitely do not want to just give away free takedowns to your opponents, especially because numbers is absolutely an advantage in a Battle Royale scenario like this. Alright, looks like Brookdale is going to be opting to take charge of this high ground here. I like this strategy a lot. Absorbing some of the energy from the bridges behind them as OCC is going to be pressured in towards them from the storm. OCC going to be grabbing a quick chest here, maybe throwing around some extra wands for each other, making sure everyone has a good loadout, some extra potions before we see the last fight. Taking another note, Random Person going to be running around towards this disco ball area here. Not going to be finding a chest, unfortunately. As we see the rest of Brookdale's team up atop the mountain, still just standing tall, waiting to see where OCC approaches from. Alright, looking now ahead as we find OCC is going to be pressured in by the zone as it moves in. It is moving in slowly but surely right now. As the players get closer, Kevin22 opting to go for the low route while the rest of the team members from OCC are going to rotate above. Now we're going to see some building from Brookdale. They are going to be taking to the skies now. As they approach the sky, definitely need to be careful. The storm is closing in that way. They might want to turn around the other way. Mr. Beast and Dark Shark are going to be letting Brookdale know where they are from those wand shots, as well as Brookdale allowing OCC to find out where they are from the Rainbow Building. Alright, the players and the teams definitely know where they are now. Brookdale going to be pressured. Matthew running right into the storm. Uh-oh. Matthew, you definitely want to get out of there, my friend. You are losing health. As you are too, Lucas. Not going to be taking too much damage, thankfully. Matthew opting for the sky-based strategy now. Very nice play. Matthew now has the high ground while the rest of Brookdale is rotating along the bottom. We are going to be seeing OCC stuck atop this mountain. You cannot build from terrain. You have to build from the ground. Actually, I'm wrong on that. You definitely can build from just the terrain straight up. But they might not be able to find a nice spot for it. Underdog going to be rotating around the back. This could be an interesting pincer play. Dark Shark making sure to watch behind. Kevin and Mr. Beast now on the approach. Underdog on top of the volcano now. Matthew going to be rotating from below. Let's see what OCC does, and let's see what Brookdale does to kind of trap the players from OCC. Underdog now on the approach is going to see Matthew, is not going to see Kevin or Dark Shark, though. Kevin and Dark Shark can just turn around. Mr. Beast and Kevin going to meet at the top of the volcano. These two players not going to be shooting at each other. Mr. Beast with his back turned. Underdog finding Dark Shark. Dark Shark not going to be taken down at the moment. Underdog going to be letting loose some shots. Random going to be letting loose some shots now on the side of Kevin. Kevin not going to get taken down, though. There's just a huge party at the top of this volcano right now. What is going on? Players are getting taken down left and right. I have to rotate all the way back in now. Lucas, Kevin, Random, all in the storm right now. Matthew is the last safe person inside the zone right here. Alright, Random has officially made it into the zone. Looks like whoever was in the volcano is going to get taken now. We have Matthew, Neo, Lucas, and Random left. And that actually is going to be the victory for Brookdale. The last 3 remaining players are from the side of Brookdale, and that is going to be a win for them. The match is now 1-1. We're going to throw it to a break, and we'll be right back with more Battle Royale action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final round of this stream of Black Rocket's Battle Royale. The current score is 1-1 in Brookdale and OCC's favor right now. We will see who will be taking the lead and who will be crowned the victor in today's Battle Royale. And also, a quick shout out to Jim's the Man. Thank you for the bit, my friend. Alright, taking a look at our map right now, we're going to be seeing the valley on the west side, the purple fissure in the north. Taking a look at the Water Island zone in the southeast, definitely an interesting spot for that one. It is a lot more spread out, and it also is in the corner. Might be a little bit tougher to get something out of that, and it looks like our players are not going to be dropping near that, so it doesn't really matter. Taking a look over in the middle of the map here, it looks like, I believe, this is Kevin22, Barney, Dark Shark, and wherever their other player is, Mr. Beast up on top there. That is going to be the side of OCC grabbing the center of the map control. And over on the east side with the volcano, we're going to be seeing Brookdale quickly looking for some loot in that graveyard area. Matthew atop the volcano here, draining some energy from that humongous structure. Definitely going to be a huge help later on. Neo Lucas going to be grabbing a chest for themselves. Underdog looking for one. Random person may or may not. Oh, there's a chest there. It has been opened. Excuse me. Looks like Barney and Kevin are quite close by right now, but neither of the 2 players have spotted each other. This could be interesting if Barney just turns that corner and notices Kevin22 is just on. Oh, wait, sorry. They're on the same team. Hold on a second. Don't let me entice you to shoot your teammates. That is definitely not what you want to do. Sorry about that. Just gonna be making sure everyone is gathering their belongings here. We have Dark Shark, Barney, Kevin. Where is Mr. Beast? There we go. Mr. Beast jumping down from that post, and now I can now see him. Random and Matthew are up atop the volcano. Underdog headed up there as well, and Neo Lucas going to be heading up there as well. These guys are going to be draining energy from this volcano as well as looking for the enemy team. The storm is slowly but surely closing in. It doesn't look like it's making too much noise right now, so it is definitely safe for these players to be rotating around the map, grabbing as much wands as possible, and of course, before long, hopefully finding the enemy team before they spot you. Interestingly enough, right now, we are going to be seeing a 2-1-1 from OCC here. Looks like Kevin and Barney are going to be sticking together as we see Mr. Beast and Dark Shark kind of sticking together, but they are somewhat lone wolves at the moment. Making sure that they have some control over the middle of the map, just to be sure that they have a safe place to return to before Brookdale decides to close in on them. Alright, taking a look over at Kevin and Barney. These two are going to be rotating towards the north side of the map where the purple fissure is. There is some like army type vehicles here. Kevin, my friend, you are going to have to build to get up on top of those. That is definitely required. I do not think you can jump up there unless I am mistaken. Random person in the side of Brookdale going to be up here on top of this volcano. Look at how the color has drained now. They have drained seemingly the entirety of the energy from that structure. That is awesome looking. Matthew, Lucas, Random, and Underdog are now going to be pressured in by the zone here. We're going to be seeing them forced to rotate towards the center here. Is OCC going to be able to group up and punish their rotation? Kevin going to be getting pushed away by the zone right now. Definitely going to be taking some damage. Make sure to sprint, my friend. You will be able to escape the zone. Barney now standing right atop at the center of the map, ready to take on BCC as they approach. Barney unleashing the first flurry here, seeing a huge number of orbs coming out. Lucas going to get taken down. Now Matthew on the build up to the sky. Kevin firing away from scattershot wands on the side, but is that going to be enough? We now see the side of BCC going to be flying up towards the top of the map. Matthew giving them a nice safe sky base to stand on, trying to destroy the ground beneath. But Barney, my friend, oh, Random gonna unfortunately drop down. May have accidentally taken down the floor. Random gonna get pincered. Barney not gonna be able to turn around. Kevin just going to delete Random with the scatter wand. Oh, the turnaround? Wow! Random actually going to be turning it around. Barney now going to be forced to turn around with the broom wand. Is the orbs going to be enough? It is. That is going to be a double takedown for Random Person. We are now going to be seeing a 2v2 situation looking very good for the side of Brookdale. Alright. Mr. Beast and Dark Shark, the storm now has paused for the moment. This is going to be the opportunity to get up there if you have the build materials. If you do not, it is going to be a long and arduous journey for the zone to close in. However, the side of Brookdale is not in the center of the zone right now. They are definitely going to have to expand that build if they want to stay in the center of the zone for the end of the match. As we trickle away into the late game here, it looks like our players do pretty much have a nice set of wands. We're seeing the Heart Wand and I believe that is not the Crystal, one of the Scatter Wands. They're definitely one of the more powerful ones. Seeing Matthew holding the build wand right now, definitely smart. Going to be looking for other spots to place the building, maybe figuring out where he wants to expand to next. And Underdog, we're not seeing a wand in their hand right at the moment. Alright, Mr. Beast looking to kind of sift through some of the wands that are here on the ground. Maybe opting to take some of their building that was left over and head up into that sky base so that we can get this fight on into the air instead of on the ground. Dark Shark going to be letting loose some of those orb shots, but it is not going to connect to that wand, does not make that distance any easier. Matthew and Underdog now are on the way to the center of the zone. They are going to be rotating in, using their building. Underdog now closing off the building in front of them, so that it's going to be tougher for the enemies to reach them if they do decide to go up there. Mr. Beast looking, maybe grabbing some energy, trying to find a way up to that sky base. Do not want to start a base of their own because it will cost you a huge amount of energy to get up there. Alright, Underdog and Matthew just kind of making their aerial superiority known to the other two players as if it's not already. Dark Shark and Mr. Beast just kind of at a standstill right now. Dark Shark is kind of just trying to let some of those shots go. Those shots are obviously not going to connect. That sky base is way up there. And Mr. Beast is kind of just over here in the corner. I do believe these players are not too sure what to do right now, but the storm is closing in, and you must make a choice, my friends. The zone is closing in, and one of you guys will be crowned the victor. Whoever brings the fight home will be claiming the victory for their school today. This is a 1v1, or excuse me, a 2v2 situation with the score tied up at 1-1 apiece. Dark Shark is now on the edge of the zone right here. What can these players do to make it up to that sky base? There are so many materials placed on the ground right now. If one of these players decides to break out the build wand, there will be plenty of time for them to make it all the way up to the sky base. But we will see what Mr. Beast and Dark Shark have in mind and what Matthew and Underdog choose to do in order to take the victory for themselves. If I was on the side of Brookdale right now, definitely am going to be conversing with my teammates, figuring out what I want to do, and maybe noticing if the players are split, getting the jump on one so that they can make it a 2v1 situation and easily bring home the gold for Brookdale. But if I'm on the side of OCC right now, I want to be gathering material, keeping my build wand out, and trying to build up and up and up and reach to where Brookdale is, because the storm is going to be pressuring you moment by moment. Taking a look now, these players are literally just firing off shots. Again, guys, these shots are not going to connect. However, before the storm closes in, you may be able to rotate up the side of that mountain. It is going to be very close, though. Getting up on the side of that mountain will allow you to get extremely close to these guys and maybe quite possibly jump from the top of the generated structure onto their sky base. Unfortunately, the zone is closing in, though. It's definitely going to be a close call if they choose to do that. Underdog and Matthew, once again, we'll take a look at the strategy over here while these players are kind of duking it out. It did start over here from the east side. The players opted to start building the sky base. I believe it was Matthew who just built a straight bridge right up to the top and then immediately turned around to start expanding in the sky. Definitely knowing Matthew having the knowledge that they were up high enough that the wand blasts could not reach them. All they had to do was put a bunch of flat ground down around, and now they pretty much have the tactical advantage over top of OCC here. Dark Shark and Mr. B slowly getting squeezed in by the zone. These players not going to be having a fun time. Underdog and Matthew just sitting atop their structure. Not a care in the world. Dark Shark going to be forced into the zone right here. This is going to be dangerous. If Dark Shark takes too much damage from the zone, this could be incredibly painful right here. Mr. Beast now directly in the center. Looking like some building was going on. Does Dark Shark going to have to rotate around? Looks like there may not be enough time or enough health. And that is going to be the end of Dark Shark, unfortunately. Mr. Beast, the last man standing from OCC. Will they be able to bring it home? For Ocean County College, Matthew and Underdog looking strong atop their structure. The middle of the zone is going to be closing in here very shortly. Mr. Beast now on the build. Gotta be careful though. Do not want to go too far into the zone. Gonna want to turn around before you start building, my friend. Mr. Beast gonna be turning around, coming back into the zone, noticing gonna be taking a lot of damage here. Need to be careful with your build energy. Whatever you have left, now is the time to spend it. Mr. Beast now just going to be taking a seat in the center of the cacti, while Underdog and Matthew are still sitting atop their structure. Brookdale, you guys do have the tactical advantage here, and with the storm closing in, all you have to do is jump down on top, parachute in, and absolutely annihilate Mr. Beast. The game is yours to take here, and all it is going to be one leap of faith from you guys. Once again, you do not take fall damage. You do have magical powers that stop you from taking fall damage. So it would be very much inclined of you. Looks like Mr. Beast actually is going to be taking a seat inside the structure here. Going to be blocking himself from intruders from above. But there is not that much room to hide here. Matthew and Underdog can just come down there and find you immediately. Mr. Beast going to be looking for them, not going to be finding them that easily. Matthew and Underdog still sitting atop the structure here. The storm is closing in. The longer you guys wait, the longer it is going to take for this match to go on. All you guys have to do is destroy the floor beneath you and drop down on Mr. Beast. The game will be yours. Matthew is going to be going in. Maybe. Matthew is going to be on the approach. We're going to see a fight now. Mr. Beast is going to be spotting Matthew. Matthew has Mr. Beast trapped. Matthew is waiting, does not want to get eliminated by a scatter wand here. Matthew going to be running in, taking down whatever is left of Mr. Beast's health, and that is going to be the victory for Brookdale Community College. And while these two battle it out for swag in the end, Underdog is going to be claiming the victor of that match, and that is going to be the finale of Brookdale versus OCC. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was an awesome match. A lot of great strategy. We saw a little bit of building here and there. A lot towards the end. A very nice strategy from Matt taking off on the initiative right there. Definitely going to be the one who brought his team to victory for sure. My name is Jake. Thank you guys so much for watching the streams. If you enjoyed, make sure to give us a follow at twitch.tv/BlackRocketLLC. If you're interested in checking out some of our highlights or not able to watch us live, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BRPclips. Thank you so much for today's sponsor, Education Solutions. Make sure to check those guys out after the stream. We do have more streams today, more at 11 and then 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in watching more of those, definitely make sure to check those out. We'll be right here again with those later. I do believe I've covered everything, and that'll be the end of this stream. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jake, and we will see you again in a little while.